What's good, y'all? I'm Zero Dre and welcome back. ArknightsEndfield official release special program. I've been waiting for this game to release and it's about to drop in a couple of days, right? Around the 22nd, I believe. So before this special program begins, a couple of things that I'd want to talk about. First, I did play Arknights, the OG, although not really the story, but mostly just the stages and then the event stages whenever new events drop. And I'ma be real, mostly it's really to just get more currency, to gacha, to be able to get skins. I know, how blasphemous, right? And it's not because I wasn't into the story. Actually, I never really read the stories, but only because at that time I was still playing through the Trails of Cold Steel series 1, 2, and 3. Any of y'all played that game? Any of y'all played the series? But yeah, if any of you have played them, you'll know that those games are pretty lengthy. And when I started Arknights, I was already in Cold Steel 2, so I was already immersed in the story. That was the only thing I was playing. But again, I've heard great things about the story and the lore, the world building, especially of Arknights. Okay, we got 13 minutes. It was actually Zeal's ambition. It was because of him that I started playing Arknights. After I saw his, I think it was a stage tutorial video that he did. And then after watching it, I was like, man, this looks pretty cool. And I've always been a fan of like the chibi 8-bit looking. I mean, Arknights is not really 8-bit, but you know, the character models, character designs that you'd often find back in like old consoles. And I think when I started, the first banner that I rolled for was actually the first limited. I think Nian was the first limited, right? I think I was a couple of days before Chen's banner finished. And then the next one was Nian. And I was kind of bummed that I wasn't able to get Chen, but I got 2 copies of Nian like back to back in just one single tempo. And I was like, okay, this game is pretty cool. But now on the real though, one of the things I love about Arknights is character designs, especially the splash arts. And don't even get me started about the skins. Like, I think that when they do skins and then they do the splash arts, I mean, they are one of the best, if not the best. I think they are the best for me across all of the gachas. Like, they do the best splash arts. I think they might be tied with Kuro. You could interchange that between Wuthering Waves and PGR. And I started around 2020. I think May or June? Summertime, basically. If y'all remember when Nian's banner first dropped, yeah, that's when I started. Around that time. And kept up with the game throughout the years, mostly just whenever the Sui siblings dropped. Dusk, Ling, forgot the dude. And then recently, the last one that I got was the cook, the chef one. Then I mostly just come back to it every time I see them. Every time one of those siblings are up in the banner. If I had to say favorite characters just by pure design alone, oh yeah, definitely the Sui siblings. Particularly Shu. Actually, Shu was the last one that I really wanted to get. And what's funny is, the character who's avoided me for the longest time in my 5 years of tapping in with Arknights, Surtur, who is in this game as Leviathan is her name, I think. And what's ironic is that for the longest time, every time she is on a banner, like, I just roll. Whether it's a special banner or just a regular banner, I'd roll. But every single time, up until that one time that I really wanted to get Shu, when she dropped, that's when I got Surtur. And I didn't get Shu. And I've tried multiple times to get into the closed beta. Just like with every game, Star Rail, Zenless, Wuthering Waves, I never get in. Am I on the blacklist of players that you wouldn't allow on a closed beta? Oh, and this is Arclight, right? Yo. Probably my favorite design so far in Endfield. And the military dude who kind of looks like the younger version of Helliger, right? Where the dude here kind of looks like that version of Helliger in the skin with the white uniform military attire. Who is this dude? Why does he have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Whatchamacallit thing on his wrists? And Surtur, or, my bad, is her name Leviathan, right? And I did recognize a couple more of what looks to be characters inspired off of like the OG Arknights, like Angelina, Snowshine, Aya, Fiala. And actually, Aya too is one of the characters who's avoided me for the longest time. Oh, and what's dude's name? The lizard or reptilian? Is he a lizard? The archer, like the low rarity operator that you get. Once the game drops, we'll be doing the story. I'll mostly just be really covering the story. So if y'all are interested in that, and you just want to hop in, chill, run through the story, like and subscribe. Also, so you can make sure to keep me in check with regards to if I may be missing some cool Easter eggs. I'd love to know about those. Like cool Easter eggs that relate to OG Arknights. You know, one of my favorite things too about Arknights is their music, man. Their music. And I think it's one of those cases, like, even if you don't play Arknights, like at some point you would have heard some of their OSTs. Let me know what y'all are excited about. Is it the story, the sim management, mining resources, factory building gameplay aspect of it? Or is it just your love for the OG Arknights game? Oh, and I also really like the designs of the main characters. I do wonder though, because I've seen some like illustrations of them without their masks on. Like, do we know if having the mask on or mask off, that's something that can choose to activate or not? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Gravity, okay. Trailer. Off the bat. Let's see. I love the space aspect too, and like, what is it? Their headquarters. That's per league. Ooh. Wait, is this the same song that played in the Game Awards? That's Yvonne, right? Oh, that's cool. Ah, this dude. From the little that I've seen, like, his gameplay looks pretty cool. This is Wolfguard, right? And I think this is the character that they teased. Oh, Gilberta. Oh, is Gilberta her name? What the hell? Sleeping Giant. What's that purple goo? Yo, the female main character, they killed it with her design. And I love the aspect too about how, like, you have 4 characters on the field working together. Ooh, what the hell was that? What was happening with their eyes? Oh, that was cool. Is this music copyright? Okay. Or farming. Yeah, I haven't really tapped into much about information with the combat. But the fact that you get 4 characters on the field, I think it opens up like a lot of possibilities with team building. Nice. Ooh. Is that like... Star set? Like the statue of Atlas?
嗨，大家晚上好。
Hello.
What's up?
晚上好，欢迎各位来到
It's cool
明日方舟
jacket
中
he
国地的
has.
公测前瞻特别节目，我是海毛肉和物。那也非常感谢刚才由 Starset 带来的全新曲目，为今晚揭开序幕。那今天这个节目啊，对我们来说意义也非常特别。在正式公测到来之前，我们想借由这个机会和各位管理员一起看一看周末地究竟是一款怎样的游戏，你会在这里经历什么？那我们在全面测试之后呢，又做了哪些调整？以及之后它会走向哪里？希望各位管理员在踏上塔维尔之前，先对这场旅程有一个清晰的认识。那也正因为如此啊，今天的现场我们邀请到了 RA， 还有我们的特别嘉宾 ZC， 来一起和大家聊一聊。先请2位和大家打个招呼吧。
Hello， 各位晚上好。
Good evening to you, sir.
很高兴呢，又终于能在这个时间点上和各位管理员一起并肩前行。
大家好，我是 ZC， 非常感谢2位能够邀请我参加今天的节目啊，也很期待接下来能看到的分享。
欢迎2位，也欢迎屏幕前的各位管理员。
What is
欢迎来到
that?
塔维尔
Is that the date of the release?
却始终以危机并存的世界。
Ooh, look at how beautiful that
在1年的开拓
is.
之后，文明环带重新建立起了秩序，但只要把视线移出高墙，你就会发现更多的土地依然是荒野和未知。
塔维尔被灾难一次次改写，但人类
Often hit by
从来没有把命运交
disasters.
出去。他们在危机里继续前行，用战斗守住当下，用建设和生产把文明一点点往前推。中末地的故事
The factory
就发生在这样的
building.
世界里。
The Jiang and Endfield
当故事
Industries.
真正开始时，你会在一个
The
完
Giant
全陌生的地方醒来，记忆几乎一片空白。
我记
Amnesia.
得是和中末地工业的监督佩里卡
Just
的
like
对话
with
中啊，
the
才得
Doctor.
知这里是帝江号，是中末地工业的基地啊，也是管理员之后的指挥中枢。
对的，但帝江号呢
Oh,
也不
this
只
base
是
is
秘密
cool.
对于很多干员来说，这里也是他们生活工作的地方。
The fact that there's
甚至和
tons
他们
of
共同的
people
家。而中末地工业
walking around too, along with operators.
站在开拓最前沿的组织。协议原石传送技术、集成工业
There
系
we
统、
go,
原石的
Originium
可控分布技术，以及这个塔维尔唯一的轨道飞行器帝江号，这些源自中末地的技术成果，已经成为了塔维尔未来的一部分。
现在呢，随着新威胁的再次逼近啊，中末地工业也将再次踏上开拓之旅。
而你就是中末地工业的管理员，
The Administrator. Wiccan Seth.
在长达10年的
Once
沉
forth
睡
more
之
what?
后，你再次苏醒。你会从佩里卡那里一点点
You
重新
came from
了
a
解到
rock?
自己的身份和职责。你
Okay.
掌握着原始的权限，也承受着他留下的痕迹。
原来正因为管理员曾一次次把文明从边缘拉回来，
That's the gold
也因此
stuff or
一次次
gold
付出
cracks
代
in
价
her
所以
eyes
才会沉
earlier.
睡修复自己，等待下一个必须醒来的时刻。
是的。而这一次
Okay.
醒来，你听到的是一个被明确说出口的计划：制造协议核心，把它部署
The
到
pack.
文明环带的关键区域，去对抗侵蚀，重启系统，让那些被切断的未来重新连上。
更关键的是，包括将你唤醒在内，整套计划都来自一份名为0号委托的方案，而这份委托的委托人正是你自己。至于
What?
协议核心具体意味着什么，它也会和后面要讲的集成工业系统紧密关联。我们会之后去专门展开介绍。
First up, where
计划
contact
刚刚
was
启动啊
lost.
第一站4号谷地就出了一个问题，不仅通信故障
It was
正在
this.
扩散，
Spoilers?
枢纽区基地也迟迟没有回应，同时呢还检测到
They're
了
just
极
setting
强
up
的天使
the
能量
setting.
信号。
看来
Maybe.
是没有时间留给管理员好好准备了，必须立刻去现场稳住局面才行。
Ooh. Look at
而
that.
当你们抵达4号谷地时，最先正面遭遇
Okay,
的
we
是
got a
一
bike
种
too.
看起来不像生命的敌对存在。他们是由不明装置锚点催化形成的天使。
Called
虽然说天使
anchors.
是被制造出来的无机物，但他们的行动似乎方式明确、目标清晰，而且极
What
具威
goal?
胁性。
是的，
Seek and
但
destroy.
很快你就会发现，4号谷地的麻烦远不止天使，在基地的边缘还有另外一股势力正在游走试探，
Okay.
正在蠢蠢欲动。
Kind of look like
他们就是
Borderlands
猎地者。
enemies.
猎地者并不是一个统一阵营，
The
他
Land
们是由
Breakers,
岩谷
Bone
狼族
Crushers.
沙盗3个氏族组成的武装团体。
What's that hanging over
猎地
their
者中有人
faces?
把掠夺当成活下去的方式，
They got cool
也
design
有人
though.
把混乱当做重塑秩序的机会。
而在4号谷地，
Ooh.
你会很早记住一个名字——涅菲斯。
Nefareth.
他并不是那种单靠蛮力的对手，更像是把暴力组织起来的人。
Organizes
他让原本
violence.
混乱的年谷氏族
She a
像一支军
mastermind
队
then.
一样行动，在失序中制造方向。随着事态推进，你会意识到，猎地者的这次行动并不是偶然。
也就是说，在4号谷地已经不是清个怪啊、救个援这么简单了，是有人在借着这个混乱来下一步更大的棋。
对的，没错。
Like always,
所以
right?
在4号谷地，你要做的事其实非常清楚：一边战斗，一边把基地
Endfield
重新运转起来，清理侵蚀，恢复供电，建立据点。而集成工业系统也会在这里真正的进入实战，让4号谷地重新的活过来。
但几乎同一时间，人民环带的多处地区也开始出现了异常反应。
看来4号谷地发生的一切并不是孤立事件。
Hongshan, the
最先捕捉
future.
到这些变化的是红山科学院。随
That's
着你的深入调查，
beautiful.
你将继续踏上前往红山的旅程，进入武林地区。
Region
在
of
那里，你
Wuling.
会第一次近距离接触到红山的科技文化，以及他们
Okay.
应对侵蚀与灾害的独特方式。
公测版本里，大家能
I even
够见到
saw,
红山的
was
前
it
两地图
like a trailer they showed where
直观了解
there were people
但是
jogging
这是
around
目前的前几站，而
this
深刻
area?
冲突更远的选择以及
Oh,
更
she kinda
广阔的
looks like
草原已在前方等待着你。管理员
dusk a little? Was it dusk? Yeah. Meet your operators. Yo, hopefully this time when I go for how do you Leviathan? Leviathan? When I go for her, I should have better luck than OG Arknights, right? Yvonne.
Hi, Endman. We meet again. Just call me Yvonne. It's been a very long time since I last went out. Pleasure doing business together. Feel the chill. Let us dance. Hi.
Okay, and build in sound effects with her. Self-made sound effects.
Hi
I'll
there.
be stuttering.
You have the rosy
Okay,
scent of
Gilberta.
beautiful memories, like an incomplete letter destined for a special place.
And then OG Arknights, her name is Angelina, right? If I'm remembering it correctly.
Hey, cozy up with Sally.
So I'm loving the variety in... Ooh. What is that? What are those? I mean, cutscenes? Bro, look at her eyes. But what I was saying, loving the variety, diversity, and how each environment looks and feels a bit different.
我们一起作战的一些干员呢？
是的，无论是正面迎敌，还是推进无人区的建设，这趟旅程呢，都需要可靠的同伴。
而中国地工业最宝贵的，也正是这些一直与你同行、一起作战的干员，比如刚才画面里出现的莱万汀、吉尔佩塔，还有伊弗
Levatine.
那接下来我们就配合一些实战画面，带管理员认识一下这几位得力干员。
Oh, are they all going in like one singular banner? Or are all three of them gonna be in rotation for the first month? That's a dope wishing animation.
First up is Leviatine. She
Okay,
prefers doing things her way,
Leviatine.
makes decisive calls, and strikes without mercy. Despite her fragmented memories, Leviatine joined Enfield Industries as an operator directly led by the Endmen, and fights at the very front.
Bro, look at
She's
the
a striker that
quality
focuses
of
on dealing group
the
damage.
character
Her
model.
combat tempo is very straightforward. Keep attacking,
especially
creating
the texture of the
inflictions, and ignite
clothes.
the battlefield. Levitane's basic attack has up to 5 sequences. Each hit deals heat damage.
Heat damage.
Successful finisher on
So
an
that's what
enemy
they're called here
deals
in this
massive
game.
heat damage and recovers skill
Fire
points
is
for faster
heat
skill
damage.
casting.
技能循环更加顺畅。
Her battle skill, Smoldering Fire, summons a magma fragment to attack the enemy. At maximum stacks of Melting Flame, Levitane's battle skill deals a huge slash and applies combustion on enemies, further spiking the damage output. Making an enemy
Combustion.
combusted or corroded
Making
triggers her
the enemy
combo skill,
combust.
Seed.
Pause.
This skill causes fire to erupt from the feet of all applicable enemies, dealing tons of AoE
But I'm
damage to
loving
enemies. It's great
the
for
visual
clearing up
effects
groups
of
enemies.
the flames.
Casting the Ultimate Twilight lets
Ultimate
Levitane summon
Twilight.
the Sviga Livy, making her attacks much stronger. While the ultimate is active, Levitane can keep performing basic attacks.
Is
to
the flames
dominate
even
the
darker
enemy.
in her ultimate too?
Once combat begins,
Ooh,
cast
this is what I wanna
Antoine
see.
Akakuri's battle skills to apply
that's-
heat infliction on this large group of enemies.
Is that dude the lower
Right after
operator?
that, let's control Levitane
lower
to attack the
cost
enemy and absorb
operator?
their heat inflictions to build up her melting flame stacks. We then cast Wolfguard's ultimate to apply combustion, then
That
trigger
was a
Levitane's
cool
combo
ultimate.
skill to deal
Like
plenty
this
of damage.
dude.
Next, quickly reposition Levitane and cast her battle skill at max melting flame stacks to deal tons of damage.
Yeah, I'm just
Cast her
looking at
ultimate to
things.
greatly strengthen her basic attacks.
I ain't
Clear
even
out the
following
enemies,
what
then
dude is
follow
saying.
up with an enhanced battle skill for a perfect victory.
All I heard was perfect victory. I need a more hands-on experience
Next
with,
up is Gilberta.
like a trial or
As a
something.
messenger, Gilberta delivers mail and intel across various bases and outposts. She often travels along the fringes of the civilization band in the frontier. To Gilberta,
Is that her idle
delivery
animation?
is more than a mission. It's a way to rebuild connections, and she's proud of her duties.
And she has
In
gravity,
combat, Gilberta is a supporter with both arts and physical abilities.
gravity-like
Enemies
abilities,
affected
right?
by arts reactions can be easily crowd controlled by Gilberta. Her skills also apply crowd control effects to enemies in a large area. Gilberta performs ranged attacks that deal nature damage to enemies.
Yo, look at
Performing a
this
finisher on the
place.
enemy recovers Gilberta's skill points to ready her
The
skill casting.
trees.
After casting her battle skill, Arcane
that's a
Staff, Gravity
pretty
Mode,
strong
Gilberta
crowd
enters
control.
a channeling state. The skill
I wonder
will
if
keep
it-
pulling in enemies and
with the
deal
bigger
damage
enemies
to
that they
them.
showed
The end of
earlier?
channeling also sets off an explosion that applies nature infliction.
If she
and
can
be
pull
used to
them as
synergize with
well.
other skills.
But maybe not as strongly as she's
Applying any
pulling
arts
these
reaction
dudes
on the
here.
enemy triggers Gilberta's combo skill.
Matrix
Arcane Staff
displacement.
With a quick casting move, Gilberta generates
That's
a gravity
cool.
pull that traps enemies and lifts them. This can disrupt a group of enemies. Her ultimate, Arcane Staff Gravity Field, creates an anomalous gravity field at the targeted area. Enemies in the area become slowed and take more arts damage.
Oh,
This
okay.
is an area skill with crowd control and damage buffs.
So complete
When battle
support.
begins, have Gilberta perform basic attacks.
Oh, what's
before
that?
Her final strike, cast
Is that like
Gilberta's
her-
battle skill to apply electric infliction.
Like dash
Then
animation?
Cast Gilberta's battle skill to pull in nearby enemies. The enemies are now corroded. Cast her combo skill immediately to lift all enemies within the area of effect. Finally,
Oh,
cast her ultimate
Arklight?
to create the anomalous
That's
gravity
Arklight,
field.
right?
Affected enemies will move much slower and take a lot more arts damage. Finally, unleash
That
more
looks
attacks on them
fire.
to achieve an easy win. The last operator is Yvonne. This
Yvonne.
engineer is a bag of surprises and wild theories. She is currently in charge of research.
Their animations are wild too.
Related machines. People are often
Golly.
astonished at her quirky and outright fantastic ideas. Yvonne looks like a laid-back rebel, but nobody would ever doubt her decisions and creativity in her fields of expertise. Yvonne's
Look at
combat
the
style is
texture of,
straightforward, too.
what do you call
She's a
those?
striker skilled at solidifying
Arm
enemies.
sleeves?
Her battle and combo skills can quickly apply solidification and give her ultimate energy. Once she casts her ultimate, she becomes the ultimate single-target damage dealer. Yvonne's basic attacks deal cryo damage to enemies. Her finisher attacks also restore skill points. Her battle skill, Berber Bomb Beta, throws a freezing bomb.
Berber
When
bomb.
hitting the enemy, the bomb consumes cryo and nature inflictions from the enemy. Forcibly applies
Does she say that
solidification,
exact
dealing extra damage based on the
Berber
number of
bomb, or
stacks
she
consumed.
activates her
Having the controlled
attack?
operator performing a final strike on a solidified enemy triggers Yvonne's combo skill, Flash Freezer Epsilon 37. The bot Frosty Bitey will deal continuous cryo damage next to
Yo,
enemies
these
while pulling them in. When its
skill
time is up,
attack
the bot
names are
self-detonates
funny.
and applies solidification.
Flash Freezer's Epsilon.
Yvonne's ultimate cryoblasting pistolier deploys the support bot Tinkerbella. She also becomes
What?
a controlled operator. During the
Tinkerbella.
ultimate, Yvonne's basic attack will keep getting stronger. At max stacks, her attacks will deal
Her
way
special
more
effects look
damage.
cool too.
The final attack of the ultimate
Especially because
also
her colors,
consumes the enemy's
like, pop out a
solidification
little
to deal
more.
massive damage.
It's a mix of the pink and the cryo ice element.
Let's start by attacking.
Well, I
the
wonder
enemy
if,
with
like,
Yvonne and wait
again,
for
back
an
with
opening.
Gilberta,
This is it. Once the enemy starts using the flamethrower,
like if her crowd
Snow
control
Shine
is
retaliate and apply cryo infliction.
as
Then have Yvonne
effective here.
solidify the enemy.
Okay, that was...
Perform a final strike to trigger the combo skills of multiple
And
operators.
they lifted the enemy. They're just juggling the enemy.
After casting powerful attacks and
Bruh.
skills, cast Yvonne's
He's
ultimate to
frozen
shred the
midair.
enemy. The final attack of the ultimate will consume the enemy's solidification to deal
That's a
massive
ton of damage.
Attack again to
Right?
secure the perfect win.
Yo, I'm loving these combo showcases.
可能大家
We reference player feedback on various operators during beta test 2, and applied a round of improvements and
Nice.
adjustments to operators.
Balancing them.
As your journey continues, you'll meet companions with other styles and combat roles. But as you gain more operators and face more complex battles, team setup might become quite challenging.
别着急，这个呢，
To cater to this issue, we have the Game Tools feature.
That
Open the
shows...
in-game prototype
Yep.
to use it.
已经可以使用了。
Game tools include
Guides.
team setups and combat theory crafting,
That's cool.
shared by other admins to help
Like they
you quickly
already have
build a
this built
combat team
in
that suits
at
your
launch.
style. This is like a guide. We can use it, try things
I think
out,
even-
and gradually arrive at a combat style we like.
The
As you
blueprints
progress,
for
enemies and combat
factory
mechanics
building.
will become more complex. Game
Like they
tools
have
will give
guides
you
for that
confidence in
too.
testing things out.
At least you can copy like the blueprints from other players.
Are the sparks scattered
Ooh.
upon Talos too?
Yeah, he looks fire.
Beneath the endless sky.
Hey, or what her name is here.
Across the boundless
He looks cool too. Like his splash art that I saw from back then.
depths of night.
Okay, got some 2D animation.
Watch over the promise made to you. When the fated day comes and the darkness descends once more.
Second banger of a soundtrack.
They shall rise to the summons. To stake all they are upon a glimpse of hope.
Okay. I see more of a character trailer for these other characters. And I think that is cool. Like he has a fucking stand, like a JoJo character. And the sheeps. Doesn't he summon like an army in one of his attack strings? Or was it his ultimate? Last right. Ooh, she got a skull mask.
At last, sparks burst into flame. For you to see.
Yo, look at the texture on his uniform. That's some detail right there. Ooh, this is... When I first saw this, When I
We
watch
went
someone
through
stream,
beta test 2 Endmin feedback, as well as issues
it's
we
a
encountered during internal
cool
testing.
base.
Up next is an introduction to key adjustments we've made for the official release.
Okay.
The first part are visual effects and overall performance. We've optimized a number of story cutscenes, map exploration camera angles, and various visual effects. These include a few changes that look small, but affected immersion. For example, walking on snow during the prologue and environment wetness effects,
Like there's dents.
puddles, and flowing water feedback will be more obvious. When
Okay.
you look outside Dijiang, the atmospheric clouds of the planet are also more layered and distinct.
Yo.
Quite a few special effects received their overhaul. Sound conveyance and audio effects have been adjusted. Ambient feedback is a lot clearer. The sounds of the footsteps can probably let you know who's next to you.
Oh, that's cool.
Some narrative cutscenes got fixed as well. For example, dialogue segments and operator story will no longer be disrupted by memo beacons and other facilities. A few cutscenes
Okay.
in Valley 4 and Wu Ling have received improvements too.
That's a good catch for
Another key
them.
optimization is camera angle. Now, a few environment objects that might block the camera have been made semi-transparent. When moving in these places, you'll no longer get frequent changes to camera zoom, making map exploration more comfortable.
And more seamless.
The fix will greatly reduce visual stress during exploring. You can now enjoy the world and read maps at your leisure.
And I know from here, like it's
Next,
completely
let's talk about
different.
combat
Like seeing it in the video
This time
versus
we have
actually
two key
seeing it in
adjustments.
game. And from here it
First,
already
the
looks
most
good,
basic
so
skills and combo
can't
skills
even
no longer
imagine
reset
actually
the basic
seeing
attack sequence.
these
We
things
think
in
this is
game.
quite an important change. Secondly, we've enhanced on-screen visual feedback effects when the controlled operator gets hit, making them look more obvious. These adjustments
red
will make combo skills
things
a lot
on the side.
smoother. More obvious hit feedback also helps endmins react to situations. Battle will be more enjoyable overall.
It's a good
Now, let's
integration
talk
and
about the
use
early game
of
progress. We've changed
like the
authority
entirety of
level
the screen
requirements
too.
for some main missions and optimized a few early game experiences in Valley 4. We also enhanced guides for a number of interactables in the world. Gameplay related to storage crates will get more obvious tips. I've found that those long-eared bunnies that lead you to hidden stash are given special effects. They are a lot easier to
Right
spot
on
now.
the left side,
Also,
like
we've
you
added
can't
the weekly
really
routine activity for the official release. This activity
see them that
refreshes
well,
every week.
because they kind of blend
Rewards
in with the
include
grasses.
progression materials and the
So that's
headhunting
cool.
currency or barrels. Weekly routine is a consistent source for obtaining arsenal tickets for free. This is an all-new source of rewards,
Arsenal
especially
tickets.
for Aura barrels. Just as
Are those
name
like the
suggests,
currencies for
weekly routine tasks
holding
are updated
characters?
every week. The routines will also get new tasks that reflect new releases. Even if some gameplay elements do not interest you as much, you can always opt to complete other tasks for maximum weekly routine rewards. There are a lot of gameplay systems. They're all fun, but people might not be good at all.
So you can choose
Now,
which one to
missing
do
certain
and
tasks won't
not
prevent
really
you from maxing out your weekly
be forced
rewards.
to do stuff
We
you
also
didn't
made
want to
many
do. That's fine.
optimizations to character progression. The overall progression
Lowered
experience
material
has been
rate
improved.
difficulty.
We lowered the difficulty for material gathering dungeons.
Increased
The enemies now
early
can be
game
defeated
progression
quickly.
materials.
Early progression materials have been increased. Endmins can now buy a lot more things with stock bills. The adventure manual and regional
max
development
level lowered
ups now
from
give more
99
progression
to
materials
level
make early
90.
progression easier for our endmins.
Oh, so it actually
We also
went
lowered operator and weapon level caps,
all the way up to level
optimized
99.
operator and weapon leveling costs, and reduced enemy levels for high exploration levels and a few energy alluvium sites. World exploration and material dungeons will both be easier. You can farm materials more quickly to invest in the teams you like. The next optimization to talk about is gear artificing. We added a guarantee and improved the overall UI display. Artificing progress is now directly displayed to give you an idea of how much resources you need. Changes have been made to storage crates you discover during exploration. To keep it short, crates now give more oro barrels. Light Zhong really likes his crates. It's a very simple idea, actually. We just want our endmen
Is that
to
like
have
a
fun with early
reference
game
to-
and make map exploration a good source for headhunting currency.
to OG Arknights, their live
We even
streams.
changed a few crates into surprise crates that give you
So I guess
150
this
oral
is
barrels when
the
opened. That's
Originium
very motivating for
equivalent
an explorer.
in this game.
One may just be hiding around the corner. We want to encourage our admins to explore and find these surprises. For hardware performance, admins playing on PC will get the 120 FPS
Ooh,
option.
nice.
NVIDIA DLSS super resolution and frame generation technology are
Like it's
also
not hard
supported.
capped at
Frame generation will give
60.
our admins even more frames per second for that ultra smooth graphics. We're also adding experience enhancements for admins who spend long hours in the game. Ray tracing has been added to a number of scenes in certain iOS devices. Controller mode for mobile devices has been added too, giving another option to admins who seek better controls and immersion. The controller experience has been greatly optimized for various platforms. Some admins have to use their PC when they want to play with a controller. With mobile controller support, overall experience for mobile gameplay is improved. This is especially helpful when you need to reposition your operators or quickly react to combat situations. Actual buttons
Right.
feel more intuitive than virtual ones. You can now explore Talos 2 whenever, wherever, and however you want. I can't wait for the official release.
On the go, at home.
We just introduced a number
Wherever.
of key optimizations for the official release. There are plenty more changes that we can't elaborate given our limited time. We'll convey them to our admins with our DevCom.
Okay.
We hope these changes will make our admins' gameplay more enjoyable. Feedback from our admins on headhunting is also very important to us. The next section will focus on headhunting improvements for the official release.
Okay, let's see.
In Endfield, our banners are divided into headhunting for operators and arsenal issue for weapons. These two systems are
Okay, so
distinct by
arsenal
design.
tickets that
Need
they talked about
operators? Go to
earlier.
headhunting. Need more weapons? Go to the arsenal exchange. Headhunting permits or other special permits acquired from progressing through the game, missions, or purchases can be used in 3 types of banners. New Horizons headhunting,
Basic headhunting,
and
chartered.
headhunting. A number of high-rarity operators will appear in chartered headhunting. Let's start with New Horizons headhunting. For this banner, the required headhunting permits are acquired entirely through gameplay progression. Completing the New Horizons headhunting banner also gives you an operator of the highest star level.
Okay, so kind of like the
For basic
usual
headhunting and chartered headhunting banners,
starter-
admins are guaranteed to get an operator of the
early game
highest star
starter
level within 80
banners.
pulls. Also, for chartered headhunting, the rate-up operators of the current banner is guaranteed
Okay.
within 120 pulls.
So chartered
Additionally,
is
the rate-up operator of an ongoing
the one
chartered
with the limited-
headhunting banner will also appear
or
in the
the
next 2 chartered headhunting banners
rotating
after their own
character
banner
banners.
expires. Banner reruns will also appear in the future, so you can plan your pulls accordingly. After 60 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a headhunting dossier that auto-converts to a special 10 times permit for the next chartered headhunting banner. Don't forget to use it on time. The official release is also getting the urgent recruitment feature. After making 30 chartered headhunting pulls, you'll also get a free 10 times pull for the current banner. But please note
Okay.
that this free 10 times pull is not counted towards the guarantee. However, if you do get what you want with this free 10 times pull, the guarantee is not affected either. Similarly,
Ooh,
these free pulls are not
that's
counted
cool.
towards the guarantee. Given the special occasion of our release celebration, we'll be opening 3 chartered headhunting banners
For
in
each.
this order: Scars of
Okay.
the Forge, the Floaty Messenger, and Hues of Passion. And for these 3 chartered headhunting banners of the release celebration, operators from an upcoming banner might make a surprise appearance in an earlier banner too. For example, we'll have a chance to pull Gilberta and Yvonne during the Scars of the Forge banner.
really.
Now, back to the Arsenal exchange we just
For
mentioned.
the weapons.
Headhunting not only gives you operators, but arsenal tickets for getting weapons as well. There are many ways to get arsenal tickets. In addition to headhunting, you can also get them from the credit store, weekly routine, and a number of bundle purchases. You can also get them from the Protocol Pass.
The battle pass.
Unlike Beta Test 2, the official release also lets you convert Origeometries into Arsenal tickets. To
What
get
is
weapons, you can
Origeometries?
spend Arsenal tickets to perform an Arsenal issue that gives 10 weapons at once. Arsenal tickets can also be used to directly purchase certain 5 or 6-star weapons. Some in-game features may also give you weapons. Arsenal issue also has a guarantee system. For every issue banner, a weapon of the highest star level is guaranteed in 4 issues. The rate-up weapon is guaranteed in 8 issues. We added something at the 10th issue, which gives an arms offering crate that lets you get a non-rate-up weapon of choice. After that, every 8 issues gives you a rate-up weapon or an arms offering crate in rotation. Every investment will be worth its while. We also went over our Endman's Beta Test 2 feedback and extended the duration of the Arsenal issue banners. And for the official release, these issue banners will be available in the following order: Smelting Forge issue, Express Delivery issue, and Graffiti issue. Now, let's briefly talk about the Protocol Pass. The Protocol Pass is a milestone system based on daily gameplay and progression. In addition to the basic supply and the paid protocol customized tiers, you can also spend Origeometries to unlock the Originium supply tier that also rewards you with Origeometries. For the official release, we improved Protocol Pass rewards of various tiers.
在继续往下之前啊，我们也想说句实话，这段时间准备公测，我们真的很紧张，
我感觉也绷不住了。
是的，一方面呢是因为周末地终于要和大家见面了，那另一方面我们其实也总是在想，我们还能为管理员的启程到底多做点什么？
对，所以趁今天这个机会啊，我们也想亲手为大家准备一些礼物，也算是我们的一点心意了。
哦，那你要说这个，你看我发现什么了？给大家看一下啊。 看到这两个圆盘
Right, don't they do this too?
这个完全就是熟悉的手感，熟悉的。
In like their live streams,
相信老玩家的 DNA 都已经动了。
like this is how they present their
看来今天有机会延续一下咱
like
们
the freebies they give out.
可以看一下，简单咱们介绍一下规则吧。我们的今天所有奖励都会通过这两个圆盘来给大家发放。首先，我们会请阮老师转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励类型，上面有很多
Better land on that.
现金玉、折金票、做张记录，都是我想要的东西啊。然后我们会请海猫老师来再转这边的圆盘来确定咱们的奖励倍数。那么这个规则大家应该也都了解了啊。我们就先请阮老师。
让我先来。
just precise control.
来了。
看一看我们成功的第一步，加油啊，阮老师！
这音票也不是不行吧？
也不是不行吗？
也不是。
What are those T-Creds?
我们要相信
海猫。
对，这个 RA 无论怎么转，我相信老玩家的眼中，在我的这个转盘上只有一种选择，是吧？就是大家都知道，在方舟的话，这个转盘有个规则怪，就是当转盘没有被观测的时候，它是有多种状态的叠加态的。但是当转盘出现在节目现场的时候，它的结果很有可能只会通向一个。
我来就是为了看这个是不是真的。海文老师，来给大家展示一下你的功夫吧。
好，我们开始。
Oh, damn! That's the worst thing he could have gotten. The roulette is rigged.
此刻，
恰如
彼时彼刻。
好吧。那么我好功夫，一下就赚到了O呢。那么非常感谢我们的两位老师。 也恭喜我们的管理员了。这次奥呢，可以直接包括500千金玉、6000张折机票、30张初期作战记录、30个武器检查单元、5个协议扔柱、5个协议圆盘，大家不要忘记通过兑换码领取哦。
That's funny.
Attention, please. System check. Endfield is waiting on the icon, the myth, the legend. They're getting closer.
What the hell is this?
Unspeakable menace underneath.
Ugh.
Now revealed, supply stage, stock
okay.
renewed, and it gets real. What is the deal? Still kept concealed. Oh, long-eared beast. Oh no, my long-eared beast.
He cooked.
Drop from above, anomaly. Homeland is crushed. Crisis changing, crisis waiting. Angels are waking up, let's face it. Integrated industry, production line set, everything.
Just like the in-game mascot for Endfield.
Things you ain't seen, but they will run clean. Blueprints save us all the labor. Supplies piling skyscraper. Next stage unlock system.
This kind of sounds like Will Stetson.
No way, a garbage truck? Now take the ride, feel the drive, and I'm ready to go. I run free like the wind, just as free like the wind.
Ooh. I want to see this map
除了跟随
exploration.
主线剧情、推进等级和内容之外呢，我们在地图设计中也埋入了大量可以玩的细节。以公测版本开放的50前2张地图为例，它被划分成了多个风格各异的区域。管理员呢，既可以跟随支线任务前进，也可以完全按照自己的节奏自由探索。那接下来就一起随我们去看看吧。
往前走走看，哎，旁边有个光点，不行不行，这个必须要摸一下，我不摸不舒服。
Okay,
白捡的
materials.
怎么能不要呢？
好，那我们接着往前走再看看。哇，哦，这就是50乘4K 的效果吗？我还真的是第一次看，
Yo,
太漂亮了，
look at
哇真的
that.
有点震撼的。
不愧是塔维尔第一雄关。
确实这么看非常的细节。不行不行，我们马上得从旁边下去看看吧。
哦，能走进去。
走。
Look at the scale of that structure.
哦，电梯，
电梯，
不错
你。知道我最不喜欢电梯了。
好
哎，
积极过我。
The
果然
impatient.
是体育生啊，体质就是好。
前面有个协议传送点啊。
This must look insane in the actual game compared to what we're seeing here on
这是我们的一个
video.
传送点，解锁了之后，后面就可以更方便的过来了。
好东西。
Can you
最后呢，这里再
roll yourself
这难道
over
是
there?
传说中的新能源主法？
带博主法。
Cyber raft.
刚竣工啊，抓工。
Look at
是
the water
这个给大家
graphics.
展示一下我的神秘大工程。
还要放个滑索。
Oh, a zip line.
启动。
It's a cool way of exploring
游
too.
戏里面非常有特色的一个滑索，可以
我
看东西
最喜欢。这个。
Like especially if you're just going back to areas you've already been to.
大大提升这个跑步效率，而且这个滑索的建造位置是
Yo,
大家
look
可
at
以
the
自己
graphics of the
而且
waterfalls
我
right
特
there.
意把它
The
放在了我
enemies.
特别喜欢的一个东西旁边，就是这个天使状阵列。哇，近看我觉得它真的非常有气势，说实话。
啊，既有功能性又有观赏性。
那肯定必须
前有绝景啊。
那这么好的滑索，你搭了多久？
Right.
这个事儿
Damn
不能细问，但是我跟你说2个小时。
剑锁一时手，健身手到一只手。
对啊，
啊，这个前面有个小机器人拼图啊，
Ooh
好等啊，这 SOS 啊，
不要慌。
Well, you can
等会儿
actually
下
set it
滑
up
再
like
去
that.
再去摸它。
这又绕远了。
而且这里专门停在了一个我觉得水
And
的
there's
绿区上很
verticality
舒服
with the zip
确实是一个不
lines.
错的入城索道，还可以用来送货。
对，还有送货明显。
Look at the
刚刚领的任务啊
foliage,
告诉
the
说我们
grass.
是这个下面的水塘里面藏的好东西啊，
Can
下
you
面好像真的有人在
fish?
发光，也看见没？
哦，对。
Ooh.
是有东西。
Can you swim
直
down?
接下去会
不行不行不行不行不行不行不行！
Okay.
这个任务有些玩家可能也有记得啊。
赶紧看看。
Gotta drain the water from
管理
there.
员一定想到了，需要用我们的集成工业系统。
哦，整个水
Oh.
泵。
对，我们要先把这个水池给
Oh,
抽干了。
that's okay. That's cool.
刚好我包里带了啊。
Oh, they're integrating puzzle with
整个
this
水泵。水泵
building
出来之后呢，
factory
我们
building
把水运到
mechanic.
一个地方，所以这里必须要拉一条管道出来，
对，接上管
对
道。，
接到我们的别的系统里面。哦，这样哦还不行还不行还不行，我们必须再给它上电。那水
Okay,
泵
like
不要
an
电的
energy
嘛。
source.
好，接上电，大功告成。
哦，大
Gotta
管道
connect it.
哦，大家看看这个水管里面是不是出来水了？
哦，对，
对，源源不断呀。
哦，
我们等就可以了，
哦，等一会儿就可以了。我们先等一会儿呗，
没问题。
要不先玩点别的，先转一下吧。
啊，
That's actually cool.
已经过了一
Okay,
阵子了啊
did the
这个该回来
SpongeBob
这个水抽干没？应该抽干了。
哎
screen
这个
card.
里面怎么咋感觉好像
这水还
还没动啊，
还没
还没动啊？什么
Gotta make another
想
one
必实在是
or upgrade
什么
it.
东西啊？
这水只有4万的水，
4万单位的
Damn.
水
一台水泵怎么够呢？
这个
Yep.
完全抽不动呀！这咋
Make
整？
two more.
这能忍啊？
忍不了，忍不了，
超级加倍，
再
超级加倍
整点，再整点，再整点，这不行，给他安排上。哎呀，我靠，没想到这边
That's
这么
kind of cool.
这么多水
I rock with it,
没
low-key.
问题吧？
当然
Although I've never really been a fan of
太容易
like
拿到
factory
就
building
这个就
games.
被人保障，
云一下位置。
When I played The Sims, I played The Sims, not Sim City.
环境嘛，大哥。
But this looks
抽
cool
完了，最后再给它弄回来了，就不算破坏了呀。
有道理呀。
and fun
把
actually.
精致过的比较优
Like
良
if
的
it's
钥匙
tied to
放到这个
exploration and then
你
puzzles.
想得到？可以，
这也
等会儿我们再来
是
看看吧
很多。同学的智慧。
Although I wonder how much you can make your
好大的
environment
哎，
look cluttered
你感不感觉这个
if you just build random stuff all over the
代
place.
表着前面需要攻击。
哦，摸了，这里面哦，
Okay, hidden
真的
mysterious
别有洞天，对不
walls.
对？
哦，太神奇了。
Oh, can you have
我的
like
原矿吧？
equipments to mine those like ores?
很迷之，要 大号宝箱，还有3个。
前面有宝箱，那这些小怪对不起了。必须安排一波。OK， 我们先让管理员用一个重击，然后小陈赶紧补上一个技能。这个时候我们稍微缓一缓，按出这个重击之后，管理员摸他一下 ，OK， 管理员一个大招，然后能让他掉很多血。哦，2个东西来，2个东西来。
What is that enemy? Jabba the Hutt?
不行。
Jabba the Hutt looking enemies.
有点太棒。OK， 刚好现在碰住他。还好。
Love that mechanic too.
赶紧 OK， 刚好这个时候触发了个军卫连线技
Makes the combat feel more dynamic. Oh, this is the ult where he summons like an army.
他在这个状态有点控不住。这个时候使用大潘的技能。
Okay, Poe. Ooh, he gotta move fast. What the hell?
然后小陈一个技能上来。
Chen.
先把这只解决，那只等一下再管他。OK， 小陈这个大招先把这只解决了。OK， 最后只剩一只了。这个手到擒来。
Last one.
流畅，软哥。
Ooh, he hit him with the pot.
击操6下，坐下。
还行。
果然面对
Yo,
棘手的怪。
the amount of like juggling animation we've seen so far. Can you imagine the amount of combos you can do?
对，还可以的。
Just keeping the enemies mid-air.
水也该抽干了吧？大力出奇迹。
There we have it. It's finally drained.
水好像真的全部抽干了耶。
我害怕，我们在往下看的时候，不会有人把我们踹下去吧？
没事，
Ooh,
我不会踹你的。
没事，现在我们缺一个光头的 NPC 啊。
this place goes deep.
这个是我们游戏里面一个
Is that a
可以用
fan?
射流无人机交互的一个玩意儿，大家看一下。
是我们50城新解锁的一个互动道具。
继续清一清。
对，
That's
大家可以在里面
fire.
进行了接下来探索里面的宝藏。
里面有很多东西，很多层，可以慢慢玩。
Look at the texture of the rocks too.
等下，什么情况，软哥？快跑！
我先跑一下，先跑。这不行啊，这个。总不会是我操作问题吧？这个总不会说操作问题吧？
要不要提升
Build issue.
应该不用吧？有办法了。我们游戏其实除了提炼斗队，还有一个办法能解决这个问题。
What is that?
看我们的解决方法。
Like a
这里
restoration tower or something?
天使们，你们可识得此阵。
没错，这塔一圈绕一圈啊，这就是中末地公真正的
战斗力量。OK， 开始摸，开打。
Because I guess this is like an area effect that debuffs your party,
你们再来打我呀！
so you can counteract those by using
这个就是
or building your own facilities to
百玩挂机攻略。
what's the right term?
这才是管理员真正的实力。
还真是。
摸2下，
To counteract
战斗机械
the debuffs.
战斗力。
打我呀！看。
你有点坏哦，软哥。
是，选择真正能赢的战斗方式，获得胜利，这就是我们的中末地攻略。我们刚刚体验到的是丰富的塔维尔的改造内容。那管理员刚刚看到的，也会与中末地中另一个重要的玩法——集成工业系统的巧妙结合。
那集成工业系统到底是？
And I wonder too if you have like buildings that can actually not just neutralize the debuffs, but maybe even give you buffs, healing capabilities, or even combat abilities. Okay, another commercial. Who is that? Black Panther? King from Tekken. Batman. Action figures. Yo, y'all gotta sell those.
The best variety.
Okay.
Selected and grown. All natural tastes and flavors guaranteed. From the vine to the dinner table, from the orchard to your eyes. The quickest way to satisfy your palate.
I like her
Freshly
voice.
delivered. Just open and enjoy. AIC Factory. With these
It's the perfect voice for advertising.
Administrator authority level verified. AIC Factory officially deployed. Outpost basic needs fulfilled. Production efficiency
Are they gonna talk about
of pre-deployment levels.
the factory building next?
Large machinery repaired. Power supply network optimized. Post-deployment
deployment operational efficiency is stabilizing at 120% of early estimates. Modular and agile production deployables are the next step of industrial evolution. AIC Factory. With technology, we shall build a future. Endfield Industries Company is currently seeking talented individuals. If you are studying civil engineering, smart construction, geological engineering, automation, smart devices,
yeah, I'm
and
most
systems,
definitely
robotic
making
engineering,
use
industrial
of
intelligence,
the in-game
biological
guide tool,
chemical engineering and
blueprint
technology,
mechanic
environmental
tool
science
that
and
they
engineering,
have.
material science and engineering, or food engineering, please get in touch with us.
Because I definitely just go in blindly and just build stuff.
For Endfield, carrying out exploration, development, and production on Talos 2, and leaving behind a useful legacy is very important. This is why we designed the AIC Factory. You can use AIC Factory facilities to create your own automated production lines. Start with simple lines, and gradually expand them to a large industrial complex. Once it
And I
starts
wonder how
working,
this
the AIC
runs
Factory will endlessly produce
in
gear,
game,
medication, and other
like
materials
on
to support exploration
low-end or
combat.
mid-tier devices.
We also know that some admins want quality of life features.
Yes, that's me.
Progressing through the game unlocks the blueprint system. You can treat blueprints as verified AIC solutions. With blueprints, you can quickly build, copy, move, and delete entire production lines.
Let me copy your homework.
Place massive AIC
Although
factories
eventually,
in real
once
time.
you do
can
learn
use simulation
to actually
tutorials
build
to learn about
stuff
the production logic, then deploy
and
functional
do your
lines
own
with a
layouts,
single
I think it'd be
Once you get the
fun
hang of it,
to try
you can
out.
save your own designs as blueprints for reuse, and even share them with other admins.
Yo, share them with me.
We hope to share
Please.
blueprints with various admins and discuss about designs that are peak efficiency, or even peak clowning. But
Peak
do send
clowning?
your fantastic blueprints my way.
Like some meme
Having
builds
everyone
or meme
discussing and sharing
blueprints.
great ideas is what we want to see. As for the ultimate factory solution, we're counting on our admins to figure it out.
I'm counting
As
on
you
you.
continue to explore,
I'm counting on you all.
Endfield will also set up outposts in various regions. These regions may have unique features that affect the looks of the AIC factory. For example, Wuling is a land of mountains and flowing rivers. The factory will revolve around pumping and processing fluids. Mass production of a special material called Zeronite will also become possible. I really like these outposts with their unique features, landscapes,
Yeah, that is
for
true.
goods. In the process of
Like,
designing
it's a different
various
vibe,
AIC
different
factories to meet their needs.
setups.
Some focus on producing combat gear and medication, while others
This
support
looks like
trade and regional
more mining
development to
stuff
drive
right here
outpost growth.
in that area.
Even within the same
Oh,
region,
Talos Cuisine.
different admins bring unique ideas, resulting in vastly different outposts. Automated production,
they're really
regional
selling
development,
this
and industrial
fact.
evolution
Ooh,
based
look
on
at that
local
setup.
geography. Building the AIC factories is a
Like, they're
step-by-step
really
process.
selling this
We hope the AIC factory
really well to me,
experience
at
will let
least.
our admins realize that this is more than just automation, but a major force in transforming the whole of Talos 2. We just revealed the tip of the iceberg.
This kind of
As for the
reminds me
stuff that
of
lies in store, I think
like
it's
Clash
best
of
we leave it
Clans.
for our admins to discover. Besides, the core feature we just introduced,
I mean, even back
the
then I
game
had
has tons of
to
interesting content that await your discovery.
follow
This
someone's
includes
build
operators'
layout.
narrative events. On the day of official
Ooh.
release, the new narrative event for Levitain, Let Fire Consume the Ashen Past, will also become available.
Okay.
The story shall start from your first meeting with her. Open the stone gate
Nice.
of the ice fields, follow the traces, and approach the deepest recesses of your
Ooh.
memories. The journey
Some
is more
cool
than just
camera work
battles.
right there.
While journeying across Valley 4 and Wuling,
Camera
you can also
mode.
capture the landscape you saw along the way and take photos of moments from your adventure. You can even take
Got a
photos of
squad.
missions and earn rewards. From the mysterious results of AIC factories to quirky interactions, you
Farming.
can capture it all. There are also places with
Harvest
details
Moon.
that calls for a closer look. Like that final door at the
What
River
the hell?
Bandit Cave. There's actually
Kinda
stuff
looks like
inside.
a Tomb
The
Raider
research
area.
center also has an ordinary-looking phantom wall hiding a mysterious bookshelf. It awaits your
Yo,
discovery.
his design looks
Future
fire.
versions will also have a lot of interesting features.
What do you got on?
Let's look
Some
at some of them
Jordans?
right now.
Ooh, look at the foliage in that area. Bro, I'm loving all of this area showcase.
Exploration can be
Ooh,
tiring. Our admins
Okay,
can return to
I wanna see
detail
more of
whenever
this
they
too.
want a break. While aboard
Yo,
Dejong,
you can just see them pop up
ship also has functional
around your
cabins where you can link
base.
up with other Endmans,
What are those?
showcase your achievements,
Wallpapers?
trade elastic goods, and even dive into a mysterious realm to explore and hunt for treasure. I really like this place. The journey may take us to distant places, but we need a place to call
Okay,
home.
some dungeon crawling
Add a
too.
clue collection to the reception room. Endmans are welcome to send and receive clues to each other.
Okay, I remember
This
this.
looks super familiar, doesn't it?
Yep.
While walking around Dejong,
The
you might
permits
catch
or
your
investigation.
operator lounging and resting. It's a vibe
they're staring
I
at
want
him.
to be a part of. Besides exploring the mysterious realm aboard Dejong, we also prepared several permanent
Ooh,
gameplay
some
features for our
platforming.
Endmans.
Yo, they got some platforming too. Got some Crash Bandicoot.
但别担心啊，管理员可以按照自己的节奏慢慢体验这些内容。像干员试试活动啊，我们也是逐步更新的。
Nice.
公测当天会开放栏位和来慢厅的。
Looking forward to that.
公测后呢
More story
开放吉尔佩
quests for the operators.
通过这些故事，又多了一个途径了解我们的干员，也能慢慢的听出他们各自的立场和选择。哎，对了，关于常驻玩法，刚才好像也看到了之前没有太见过的新内容啊，能不能请两位趁这个机会把常驻玩法的系统给管理员们介绍介绍呢？
Got a cool set. They're out in space.
Let's start with Etch Space Salvage. Use the spatial device aboard Dejong to enter it. Explore different areas and complete various commissions.
Is this the
Collect
dungeon
gatherable
crawling one
supports to
that they
improve
showed
your
earlier?
Exploration capacities. They are also exchangeable for ore barrels.
Or barrels.
Next is our Umbral Monument that offers
Boss
a series
battles?
of rather difficult challenges.
Okay.
Unlike Beta Test 2, the Umbral Monument is now a permanent feature and we added time challenges to it.
Ooh,
Complete the goals
nice.
within the countdown to earn even more ore barrels.
Or
Meet the requirements to earn
barrels.
engraved
Or
medals
burrows.
and then trim it.
拿到时刻上镀层。同时啊，
Rules for normal mode have been improved to let you bring tacticals into the challenge. We hope this will
Tacticals?
get more Endmans to attempt these challenges.
What are those?
高难内容。
The final permanent feature is Delver of the Cryptic with spatial sets of challenges.
Oh,
Each
the
spatial set has a number
platforming
of vertical
one?
spaces. Complete them to get a one-time reward of ore barrels and progression materials.
Or burrows.
资源等奖励。
Meeting certain requirements also gets you an engraved medal. It doesn't matter if you
like
want
the
to
medals
explore
that you
and
get
loot,
in-
fight a tough battle, or solve puzzles.
That you can
There's
display
something for everyone.
in
All
Arknights.
Endmans are welcome to take up these challenges.
I'll be there in the platforming ones.
How does a mountain herb become
The hell? That shit
ginseng
looked like
drink?
real life?
Our story begins when the morning sun pours upon
Okay, maybe it
Angshan
is.
and stirs the local flora awake.
That's how I
Ginseng is
be
the
with
essential raw
AI
material for
nowadays.
this beverage.
Is this real? Or is this
To improve
AI?
production, the seed picking unit will nurture wholesome seeds raised from wild stock.
Can't even tell which one.
From there, the planting units will raise every seed
Jinkao
to perfection.
seeds.
The shredding units then convert plant matter into fine powder. When mixed with water purified through Hongshan's unique technology, it forms an aqueous mixture, which undergoes
this a water
final
bottle?
refinement to yield a pristine
Water ad.
Precision filling and
Commercial.
packaging are subsequently carried out on an automated production line.
Jinkao drink.
Instant and sustainable recovery. Ginseng drink. The travel companion
Man.
you can depend on.
It's the Gatorade of Endfield.
Talos 2 is a pretty big place. When are you setting off? Wuling Travel Service. Your
Ooh.
one-stop
Hold
solution
on.
for a perfect adventure of Talos
Who is she?
2. I know the entire place like the back of my hand. I've been in the pioneering business for years. Need to reach a precipitous vantage point, but couldn't figure out how. Not a prop. I got the perfect workaround. In for the thrill and suspense. We got those options
Zip
too.
lines.
Fun and satisfaction guaranteed. Haba haba.
What?
See that?
Yo.
Living, breathing ecology.
Get that off
you
the screen,
won't get
bro.
this anywhere else.
Why is it
Weapons,
shining?
gear, local produce. You gotta need.
We got a
I
bite.
got you fixed. Don't worry about angry pieces of local geology. Delivery is guaranteed upon payment. Naturally, good stuff costs a bit of a premium. Food time! And this is where the magic happens. Wuling Travel Service. Fun plus the bestest of bad on board.
Damn.
Yum, yum. Super rich protein spiced up with all natural condiments.
Slug pudding.
Is all you need for this gastronomic ecstasy.
Kinda looks good though.
Wuling Travel Service. Your bestest travel companion in Talos 2. Service begins once you leave the door. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Welcome back, Endmins. Having introduced our official release content, we'd like to invite you to join us for a glimpse of the future of Talos 2. The story of Valley 4 reminds
Area
us that
tease,
some factions are already
character
testing the
tease,
fringes of the
teases.
civilization band. On the eve of an even larger blight disaster, our Endmins are quickly led to
Yo,
Chingo
look at
Stockade,
this
the outskirts
area.
of Wuling City. It's a place where conspiracies stir. As the story progresses, you suddenly lose contact with Supreme Chief Tong Tong of Chingo
What the hell?
Stockade that you met and befriended earlier on. Meanwhile, you receive news of Bone Crushers suddenly appearing near Chingo Stockade. With so many things happening at once, you're forced to head to Chingo Stockade to check on Tong Tong, as well as the
Tong
local
Tong.
situation.
Ooh.
An old friend who disappears.
Yo,
and
who is
Landbreaker
that?
showing up. Doesn't sound
Sheep.
like a coincidence.
Yo, look at the
Once
look
you
at her
step
character
into Chingo
design.
Stockade, you realize that the situation is far more complicated
She kinda cool,
and
too.
dangerous than you expected. Things
Got
that
the eye
transpired
patch.
in Chingo Stockade won't stop there.
Oh, okay.
As you press forward, you learn that even Wu Ling will not be safe in the face of the Blight Tide.
The antagonistic characters,
This boundary
I guess for the
bastion,
early
peace and
chapters.
order will face its
She
own
looks
trials.
good. I hope she's
The
playable
story will continue.
soon.
Your choices will be crucial.
Yo,
and
look at
The
this.
path ahead will open up more regions.
The
You'll also
quality
be able
of
to meet more companions to fight along your side.
the area.
The next two version updates following the official release will come with a new map
Okay,
to explore
I
and
like that.
discover. Hence, Tong Tong of Chingo Stockade
Oh,
will be a
okay.
key character.
Future
What
characters.
will be her choices? How would she choose to fight alongside
The one
her
right there in the
enemies?
back
Her story is really something to look forward to.
Might be the
And do
dragon
keep
character
following
from
our
earlier.
updates.
说到新伙伴和新道路，
Yo,
其实
that
从
area
1
with the
月开始
heavy
到现在
rain,
这段旅程
with the
一直有
winds
许多管理员陪着我们。
crashing the
在这里呢，也非常
trees,
感谢
the
每一位
plants.
管理员的关注与支持。明日方舟周末地目前已经达成
Oh,
了全球
nice.
3500万的预约里
Snow
程碑目标
shine.
同时呢，全球官方
She's
剩
also
余的关注
in
奖励
OG
也已经
Arknights,
全部
right?
解锁。
五星干员骤雪
What is
20
that?
张基础巡航
A
凭
weapon?
证五星武器终点之声
Kinda
等
looks like a
全部里程碑奖励
a
我们会在
guitar.
封测开启后，通过邮件内邮箱发放给每一位管理员。
我们也会在近期正式开启预约项目，
Damn.
管理员们可以
I'm
提前做好
excited.
准备，等到公
Oh,
测开
nice.
启后的第一个
Pre-download
时
in
间内
4
直接进入
days.
塔维尔。
在正式踏上塔维尔之前啊，我们还为管理员们准备了
Game
一份
drops in
临时
6
清单
days.
没错，预抽卡活动临行事项已经开启，
在物资中心最多进行10次抽取，必定获得5星武器钢铁语音。
Okay.
欢迎管理员邀请自己的好友一同助力。
是的，期待大家的参与哦。
为了给管理员多准备一些后勤支持啊，这一次我们的朋友 SK Port 也为大家准备了不少活动与工具支持。
首先呢是下载福利，预下载开启后，管理员们前往 SK Board 下载《明日方舟周末地》，就可以解锁千金玉、SK Board 外观等专属福利。
Oh, this
并
is
且呢还能参与额外的抽
their
奖活动。
like Hoyo Play equivalent, right? Like their own launcher
完成明日
or
方舟周末
website?
地的签到前3次，还可以
Or maybe their
获得
Hoyo
额外
lab?
现金与奖励。
另外 SK Board 也即将推出管理员工作记录手册。
And if
大家
so,
可以用
is
它来
OG
记录
Arknights
自己在
included in
塔维尔的
that?
探索经历与重要瞬间，同时呢也能
Because I think the
领取对应的
only way you
千
can
金玉奖励哦。
play OG Arknights on PC is
还准备了不少实用的游戏工具
through
希
the
望能
Google
帮助管理员
Play
们在探索、规划和日常体验上走得
on
更顺一些。
Windows or
管理
PC.
员欢迎登录 SK Port。
Is this it?
This is Metal Scar Radio. 6 months on air, 0 days.
Oh, I remember this. I think they showed this in the last live stream.
Wow, you're hopeless. Well, then this one's for you, my friend. No clue what's next, but guaranteed your moms will hate it. And we got letters about music.
Okay. Yo, I'm excited for the amount of bangers they're gonna drop. This one is already sounding like one.
Smothers the sky. Rhythms still punch through.
Do each of the characters get their own? Okay, nice. Of course, she gets the upbeat,
no aesthetic comments, but
lively sounding track.
Attitude,
is this Gilberta's?
Completely lost.
Some slice of life sounding OST. Damn.
Any melody on our airwaves? At least it's unapproved.
Okay.
Damn,
that one kind of sounded like some Persona 4 type
radio,
beat.
Wrong frequency, right texture. Don't panic if we go silent. We'll annoy you again. We'll just switch channels.
Nice. Are they gonna have their own, like, channel for their soundtracks? Mysterious audio segment. Oh,
这
okay.
个神秘电台里啊，可藏着不只有这一点内容哦，还有更多惊喜，就留给管理员们亲自用耳朵去探索。
来到漫画方面，以佩丽卡为主角的故事《诺言》即将和管理员们见面。10年前，小佩丽卡跟随着管理员来到中末地学习与生活的点滴。
有 manga
聪明的
read
小
through。
佩丽卡在地江号上与管理员和性格各异的中末地干员们碰撞出了
Yeah, I'm already
各种趣事，
liking
也为当时
the
处
art.
于紧张备战期的地江号带去了难得的活力与生机。
Hopefully
他
it's
的梦想
colored and
管理员的期望，
we can
相信都
all
能在这段故事中找到答案。
experience the pure
以及明日方舟官方4格漫画123罗德岛与周末地联动的特别短篇漫画456周末地也要快上线了，究竟会碰撞出怎样的混乱与笑声呢？准备好迎接这场欢乐风暴了吗？
That's
此外，还
fine.
有 Q 版多格漫画《加油吧，中国地》，这是一部轻松搞笑的日常作品，带大家换个角度感受地江号的日常生活。
Okay.
或许大家能在这部漫画中感受到与游戏中不一样的中末地。
Yo, I like these. I like reading through
从一开始就不只是局限于
just every bit of extra content stuff that we get for characters.
一次次的投向
I'm with it.
而这一次啊，我们想做的可能比之前都更加远一点，把探索的方向指向了星海。
Beyond, further beyond,
我们将
plus
在1月
ultra. What is
16号
that?
开启捐与明星共赴星海的特别网页活动。管理员
Oh,
可以
okay.
通过
A web
网页登录
event.
的账号确认登记信息。凡是参与登记并在公测后创建角色的管理员，你在中末地中的昵称和 UID 都
Can be
会被
used.
刻录进特制的协议原始
Okay.
模型里。
最关键的是，这个承载着大家名字的协议原石将会跟随卫星一起离开地表，被发射至太空。
Really?
名字真能上太空吗？这是在宇宙里留下我们共同的坐标啊！这样的想法真的太浪漫，绝对会成为我们最独一无二的经历。
是的，我自己啊也一定会参加。小时候啊，仰望星空，总觉得那片宇宙遥不可及。现在能有这样的机会，用这样一种方式，感觉我们和星空的距离真的被拉近了一步。
我当然也会参加了，而且我觉得最重要的是，这次是和所有的管理员们一起参加这个活动。想想看，我们的名字将共同跨越天际，走进星海，这不正是最棒的同行吗？我们再次诚挚地邀请每一位管理员参与，让我们一起见证这个名字走出边界，迈向星海的时刻吧。
接下来，我们想跟管理员们分享一些联动活动的情报。为了丰富管理员们的体验，也希望能在不同的场景里和大家相遇。明日方舟周末地将与世界各地的品牌展开
They could do the most genius thing. ArknightsEndfield collab with Arknights. Okay. Coffee spots, milk tea spots. Ooh. What track is this? Clothes too? Yo, if they have the same jacket the dude was wearing earlier.
.更多合作细节，我们会在后续陆续与大家分享。管理员们可以关注官方社媒查看详细联动情报哦。
Animation. That's Chen, right? The one bouncing. And then Perlika. That's funny. Perlika's like the mother or the big sister of the group. Just trying to manage these two goofballs. Chubby palms.
欢迎回来，管理员们！全新的吉祥物生活账号龙泡泡
Oh,
山
okay.
探正式上线。
So that's their mascot,
山山兔一起
not the one from
轻松愉
earlier.
快的日常吧。
The
接下来这一
singing
条，我知道很
mouse,
多管理员会特
mice,
别期待。周
squirrel.
末地工业也将迎来
Ooh,
自己
they
的
got
实体化。我们与
buildable
新环重工的联动带来了2款巨能构建系列
display
的发光
pieces.
摆件。
能看到有原石抑制器与协议核心，以及集成工
They
业
gotta drop
重工
some
协议的 A、B 组，带上
like
原石抑
character
制器投放协议
figures,
核心
right?
摆上
Is
机
the
械
mask
设施
too?
管理员们在家里也能体验集成
Oh,
工业
that's
系统
actually the
筹划的
mask
乐
right
趣
here.
在手办方面
Okay,
周末地
I
的
was just-
第一批
I was
1:7
just saying.
比例的手办即将登场，干员陈千羽、佩丽卡、伊冯都会以精美的实体造型与大家见面。我们会在未来
1:7 scale
陆续公布各
figures
个企划的详情，各位管理员千万不要错过哦。在此基础上，精彩仍在延续。这一次，我们还将周末地的周边带到了世界各地。明日方舟周末地
Pop-up
主题周边快闪
stores
店将于1月24日至2月
Yo,
8
look
日
at this
在美国、法国、
splash
日本
art
韩国同步开启活动。更多详细信息，大家可以关注官方社媒查看最新情报哦。
没有办法参加现场活动的玩家也不用担心，
Offline
周末地的周边
events
商品也会陆续上架
Oh, okay.
Whenfield 官方周边线上商店。
大家可以
Nice.
关注网店账号，前往商城线上选购哦。哎，到这个时候，我得替咱们的观众朋友们多问一句了，你说咱们周末地的直播会不会再有一轮转盘环节？
那必须的呀！你看
Please
台下那2个转盘是不是等了半天了？赶紧上来吧，不，再走一趟。
对呀、对呀、我刚才就已经看见工作人员在里面偷摸摸的准备了，正好现在可以端上来了。
哦，原来已经早有准备了，不愧是你。好，辛苦老师来了。哦，
I'm gonna need that mythical pull right there.
那么我们就不卖这个关子了，我们还是要请2位老师来转动我们命运的转盘的，大家一块来看看我们这次有什么奖励，好吧？
好，我先整一个
All
热身
and then times 2. So get everything and
武器检
then
查单元，也是有用的吧？总归来说，
times 2
王老
of
师
it.
什么情况？怎么变成武力呀？
Damn.
啊，那么这个
没事儿，
时候
还有这位呢。
啊，要请我们的海毛老师了。好，我们先放在这里吧，太累了是吧？啊，
我来
海毛老师，见证奇迹还会再有吗？要来了吗？难道说？
不要停下来呀！
L rolls.
奇迹太厉害了，太厉害了，居然有奇迹！天哪！
哦，没事儿，既然奇迹
That's
发生了
funny.，
哦，那我这边感觉上面这些东西好像似乎有一点不够尽兴啊。
难道说您的意思是？
我也来追加一个小奇迹吧。
What is that?
程序的痕迹加1。
The hell is that?
我为了防止我们的奥之力太耀眼了太厉害了！我们的 Running 老师给我们增加了
Oh, what the
一份
hell? I
不一
didn't
样
even
高级
notice that.
培养材料。
既然 Ra 都演得不演
Was wearing two
那我想必
glasses,
也要告诉
shades.
大家我的真实身份，其实我不是海猫肉头，我是
What the hell?
塔位2金玉王。
Hey.
我要为各位管理员献上
Times 2, right?
千金玉的祝福。
I wonder what the other one was.
开疆扩土，献上一
Is that like
天哪
an enhancement material or
我
something?
都没有反应过来啊！哎，不过既然是为了给咱们的管理员们发挥
Do you have
速度
something too?
那我的态度只有一个了，非常的欢迎啊！那么感谢各位老师啊，
Oh.
也恭喜我们的管理员们。那我来帮大家确认一下，第2轮的抽奖最终结果是1500个千金
Like
玉
what is that
30
mark
张
of
30张出局作战记
perseverance?
录30个武器
Is that
检查单
something
元
you
5个协议
build?
龙柱5个协议圆盘以及1个存续的痕迹。再次恭喜各位管理员们，还是要记得提醒大家，记得兑换码领取哟。不过说真的， 除了这种抽奖啊、看运气的好事，我们公测版本是不是也多多少少都给咱们的管理员多准备点实实在在的福利呢？
We actually want our Endmins to start their journey comfortably.
What is this?
So in addition to what we said, where players can get 4 new
What is
Horizons
this?
headhunting 10 times permits by progressing through the main mission.
I'm seeing
New Horizons headhunting also gives
Ardelia.
at least 1 6-star operator. And a new Horizons weapon supply where players can receive a 6-star weapon from a special list. We also prepared beginner sign-in bonuses. Sign in every
Chartered
day to get up
permits.
to 12 chartered headhunting permits, as well as 6-star operator
Oh!
Ardelia and 6-star weapon
We actually
permits
get
on
her.
Starry Beach. Additionally, there will be a permanent giveaway event.
I'm understanding
Beginning
this.
authority
I'm
levels.
understanding
This
that
event gives you
correctly,
another
right?
40 basic headhunting permits.
I'm over here
4,000
stuttering with
more
how
barrels,
excited I'm
and
getting.
the curated weapon supply that lets you get a
Yo.
6-star weapon of choice from a specific list. Don't forget what we just
Okay.
mentioned. All the pre-registration milestone rewards are unlocked, and they include 20 basic headhunting permits. Once the official release launches, the chartered headhunting banner will also have headhunting sign-in events for their banners. Every headhunting sign-in gives 5 headhunting permits for that banner. The release celebration will give a total of 15 headhunting permits this way. This adds up to 135 pulls in addition to 6-star operator Ardelia, the 6-star weapon
The
dreams
chartered
and
ones
Starry
are
Beach,
for,
plus
like,
2
5
6-star
each.
weapon selection crates.
For
Our Endmins will be
Yvonne,
really getting a mighty boost
Gilberta,
for their
and
journey. And that's
Levating.
just the release celebration bonuses.
There are
The game
more?
itself will have plenty of other
Okay,
rewards and
in-game.
freebies to claim. We've briefly mentioned some of them earlier on. For example, storage crates you discovered during exploration now
Increased
give more ore barrels. The
currency.
Protocol Pass is a lot more generous too. We also expanded the means of getting more Arsenal tickets. Besides the existing sources, Arsenal
So I gotta
tickets
go
can also
back
be
to
acquired
that.
via weekly routine or exchange
That's a
with
free
ore geometries.
Ardelia or
Acquisition of
Ardelia,
limited time banner
right?
resources is also optimized. The weekly routine we mentioned lets you get some
Optional.
ore barrels and Arsenal tickets. At the quota exchange, Endmins had to spend bond quota to get 5 chartered headhunting permits. They can now be acquired by spending AIC quota now, making them easier to get. This item is also refreshed with the start of every chartered headhunting banner. Our Endmins who keep playing will naturally acquire these resources over time, a stable source to keep our Endmins assured. And since we don't want our Endmins to miss anything, we made a special page in the game to highlight these free bonuses. Visit the page anytime. No one's going to feel lost again. We hope these changes will make every Endmin's journey on Talos 2, whether it be filled with exploration, combat, or construction, a more comfortable experience.
说到这儿啊，也差不多到了该说再见的时候了。
哎
今天真的非常感谢各位管理员抽出宝贵的时
Banger
间来看这场
first
前瞻节目。
official
从最初的构
launch,
想
right?
到即将
Special
正式与
program.
大家见面，这条路并不算短，也谈不上轻松，很多选择，很多取舍，都是在反复推敲中完成的。而能走到现在，离不开各位的耐心与等待。
也正是因为有管理员，
And it took them like
幻想落到现实
4,
里的这个
3
过程才有了
years
意义。
since it was first
特别
announced.
能理解这份重量。每一个
I think it
决定
was
背后都是希望把最好的体验
2022,
带给
maybe?
大家。
周末地呢还在
Or
继续成长。
23.
公测并不意味着一切已经完成，而是意味着我们终于可以把这个世界交到管理员手中，在你们的探索、反馈与陪伴中，让它变得更加完整。
我们会继续努力，把更多故事、更多回忆、更多值得停下脚步的瞬间带给大家。
I'm excited to dive into the
周末地已经
story.
准备好了，
我们塔维尔再见，拜拜。
I'll be
拜
there.
拜。
W stream. Is that it? Ooh. A teaser for her? Okay. Talos 2. Whoa! That area. That area they showed. Okay. Cool transitions. It was me from the jump. Yo. I rock heavy with the platforming aspect of this game. But she's just an amnesiac. Amnesiac? Is that even the right term? Yo, they really delivered with making this whole factory building aspect of the game interesting. Like at the very least, it'll be something that, ooh, the textures, the water textures on their clothes. Whoa. It's gotta be some... Whoa! Who was that? Kinda looked like Nian, but with blue streaks on her hair instead of... The hell is this voice? My ears. Leviathan. Bro, her eyes are beautiful. Okay. That was like some... What film was that? Weathering with You type beat of scene. Are those donkeys? Chen, Wolfguard, the cast, Yvonne, Gilberta, Rozzy, Dapan, Mifu, okay, Mifu, Zhuang, okay, those two I'm waiting for. Leviathan too. The dragon with the blue streaks on her hair too, that they kinda teased earlier. Yo, look at the water texture quality on the mask. The Torah. The hell is this? Okay. Kinda looked like that one character. From what anime was it? Named Johan or something? Whoa. Come back to them? Is Endman the op too? She's both the savior and the op? Yo, I'ma need to get this as a wallpaper or something. Like in 4K resolution. I think that's it.
Listen back to us.
That's either like a diversion or like a misleading cut of this trailer, or he's actually referring to the Endman as someone they served before. Yo. Solid live stream. Really interested in the story of the game. Then of course the characters, their stories, their dynamics, and the mysterious backstory too of Endman. That's how they usually start out these games, is your character start out as like a blank slate, but as the game progresses you learn more and more about how deep and intricate their backstory and lore is all about, and how it's tied to a lot of factions too, which is maybe what we were getting teased at when the Johan looking character at the end was talking. But I'm gonna need to go back to where they showed that character. Okay, I'm definitely going to save for her banner. And this area, look at that. The fog, how it envelops this area completely. It's gonna be fun exploring this area too. And is this the same dude at the end talking to Endman? Is he wielding like a lance or something? Like that tilted perspective too. You were running. Look at the water, how the water is interacting with the clothing of the player, the accessories. It's also on, this is the eye patch lady, right? It's on her jacket, on her sleeves. Her. Who is she? Look at the texture of the clothing, the water droplets on the sleeves. This character might be the one I'm most anticipating. She's cool too. And I think she's the first one that they teased earlier, right? Look at this dude's name. Dapan. Panda. And her. Like, she looks cool too. So Mifu, Zhuang Fangyi. Definitely waiting for their banners. And I'm probably gonna roll on hers for sure. Hey, the 5 years of bad luck with OG Arknights when it comes to trying to get Surtur might have been for a reason. That's so I could have really good luck getting her in Endfield, hopefully. But yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Let me know what y'all's thoughts are about the live stream, how excited you guys are about Endfield, what are you most excited for, who are you most looking forward to, which character, or which gameplay, and who are you rolling for? Leviathan, I don't know. Gilberta or Yvonne, or maybe Dapan or the Panda. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, that's about it. Peace.